should I chase my own life or should I obey the rules of my families? The parents all want you to get married and born child. But if you wanna coming out of closet with your families or with your colleagues, you have to be careful. I think for most people in China now, if you are gay, it's okay, as long as you are not my son. Every time I go to the supermarket with my mom, I will give an excuse like, Mom, I want to see the toy. And then I sneak to the underwear area because the underwear area, on the product, on their cover, there are lots of muscling men. Okay, hello guys, I'm Shawn. I'm 28 years old now. Let's begin it.
Okay. ¿Cómo es ser gay hoy por hoy en el sistema comunista más grande y poderoso del mundo? China es uno de los países que más control ejerce sobre su población. No hay detalle de la vida de los ciudadanos chinos que se escape al ojo vigilante del gran hermano comunista.
Aquí pensar o hacer algo en contra del sistema tradicional puede costarle la libertad o incluso la vida a alguien. Pero, ¿qué tan fuerte es el apretón que le da China a las libertades de sus ciudadanos?
Luego de 5 días compartiendo juntos en la ciudad más poblada de China, este fotógrafo y activista chino accedió a contarle al canal de Renunciamos y Viajamos cómo es su vida siendo gay en este país y cómo ha sido su lucha desde que salió del closet por hacer valer sus derechos en un sistema de control estricto y una familia ultraconservadora. Somos Lina y Andrés. Desde 2014 recorremos el mundo gastando poco, dando tips útiles e inspirando almas soñadoras.
Ajústate el cinturón y acompáñanos a descubrir la magia del mundo en este 10º aniversario de aventuras. Esto es Renunciamos y Viajamos.
Welcome to my place.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Shawn. I'm 28 years old. Now I live in Shanghai with my mom and I'm a gay. I'm a photographer. And now I live with my boyfriend in this tiny space. Yeah.
Okay, also you are an LGBTQ activist.
That's really a big title for me. And thinking about the activist, I'm more like an artist and a volunteer in LGBTQ community.
Shawn es extrovertido, divertido y demuestra el conocimiento que le han dejado sus viajes por el mundo. Pero sobre todo, es orgulloso de lo que es y lo que ha logrado en su lucha por el amor libre.
First of all, I would like to start with a question what I was doing to myself when we arrived in China. How is being gay in China?
I think how is being gay in China is complicated as how is being a gay in America. Like, even if they have the same-sex marriage legal, but if you live in a Christian family, you still very, very, very hard to coming out of closet. And that things also happened in China. Like, most of the Chinese family is very, how to say, like the traditional style. And the parents all want you to get married and born child. Like, this is if you are a people, you are a person, you have to do like this. They just thinking this is a human task. But in the big city, I saw like more and more young people getting out of closet, and they can have some communication with their families and parents. Yeah. And it is easily to come in closet with your friends. But if you wanna coming out of closet with your families or with your colleagues, you have to be careful. Yeah.
Why?
If you work in the foreign company or the commercial one or internet one, that's totally fine. Like, maybe all your colleagues are gay or lesbians, like it's very, very open-minded. But if you work in a government company or you live in the private company, it depends. It depends on your boss and it depends on all the environment in this company. And for the families, yes, like I have already talked, like most of the parents is they just think their son or daughter need to get married and born a child, and if you do not do like they're expecting, there will be a war. Like, yes.
How long ago did you came out of the closet?
9 years now, when I was 20. But I know I'm a little bit different since I was fifth grades. Like, it's only 10. Yes, 10 years old. I feeling like I prefer to look boys than girls. And every time I go to the supermarket with my mom, I will give an excuse like, Mom, I want to see the toy. And then I sneak to the underwear area, because the underwear area, on the product, on their cover, there are lots of muscling men. Yes, so I want to see it because I cannot see it in other place. This happens for the 10 years. Like, I was confused what I am. I don't think I know gay, these words. I don't know gay, but I know that I like men or I like boy more than girl, but I refuse to accept it. Yeah, so it's kind of struggle, but my mom protect me very well and she loves me. So I didn't get lots of injury or harmful things or school bullying. No. I live in the love. I grow up with love.
En China, la religión es la familia. Aquí se hace lo que digan los padres, por encima de los deseos propios, y no tener hijos es considerado un pecado, la ofensa suprema que se le puede hacer a los progenitores. Aquí no creen en dioses que prometen el más allá ni la salvación. Los chinos creen que la forma de trascender es reproducirse, dejar un legado que asegure la continuidad y el bienestar de la familia.
Es por eso que muchos homosexuales se niegan a salir del closet y llevan una doble vida con amantes furtivos que a su vez escapan de familias en las que son infelices. Prefieren la condena de una vida de infelicidad antes que deshonrar a sus familias.
How was the process
Yes.
of
Okay.
getting out of
Okay.
closet with your family?
So most of the people know I'm gay now. Only my grandparents doesn't know, and my mom said never let them know. And I agree of this. Came out of closet with my mom 9 years before, and she really go into very deep pain. Like, she cannot accept her son, her very proud son, is a gay. Like, everything is very good. She think I'm very good, but when I told her I'm a gay, she's very, very depressed and she cried a lot. She cannot sleep, she cannot eat, and she tries so many things to not to change me, but for her to accept me. Like, she trying to believe in Christian, she trying to believe in Buddhism, she trying to buy some decoration that and the master says it can change your son's gender identity, and she gave me a new name, and she write 10,000 times maybe, and every time she write my new names, she also shout it out, because the master told her that if the new name written and shouted or someone call it for several times, it will works better. So she just write and shout it out, but I never use it.
What was her name?
It's Sheng Fan, but my name is Shawn.
Ella es Fan y Shawn es su único hijo. Durante 5 noches Fan nos hospedó en su casa y dormimos en el cuarto que Shawn ocupaba antes de mudarse con su novio.
Durante nuestra estancia juntos, Fan nos contó que el proceso de aceptación de la sexualidad de su hijo ha sido la prueba más dura que le ha tocado enfrentar en la vida, hasta que, luego de 2 años de una lucha interna, entendió que el amor de una madre no discrimina, y mucho menos cuando se trata de la felicidad de su hijo.
Fan se unió a la causa de Shawn y hoy es ella quien aconseja a otros padres de familia que enfrentan el dilema de tener un hijo gay, y a chicos y chicas que no saben lidiar con la discriminación por parte de sus familias.
What about your dad?
We never talked after I came out of closet with him, but before of that, we seldom talk. So it's I know it will happen. Like if I told him I'm gay, he will never talk to me. But I think the things is getting better. At first, he cannot accept these things, and I read a long letter for him. I trying to speak to him like, if you have any emotion, you can told me. You can ask me anything, and I can share with you. But he reply nothing. He just silence. He keeps silence. He never say any word to me. And recent years, my mom always talking about some things about him, with him. So last time I heard from my mom, like my dad asked some questions for LGBTQ with my mom. Like he is trying to accept some things now. Yes, after 4 and 5 years. I think it's a good news. Like it's very slow, but he's trying to change. Yeah. And the other relatives is all accept. All accept. For my auntie, she cried a lot, but she says that yes, you are still my nephew and I love you. For my younger sister, like my cousin, like my auntie's daughter, the first time she know me, I'm a gay, she talked to my mom like, auntie, I will born you a child because my brother cannot brought you a child. I can. I will. My daughter will be your granddaughter. My son will be your grandson. Like this, and she's adorable. Yes, there is no one against my sexual identity. If there are someone against me, maybe I will leave. Like, why? Like, yes, you are not my dad or my mother. If you don't like me, then just done. It's okay. But mostly, people love me. They accept me, and through me, they can know LGBTQ better.
En 2012, la Universidad de Qingdao realizó un estudio en el que concluyó que en China hay aproximadamente 20 millones de hombres homosexuales y de ellos el 90% estaba casado con mujeres heterosexuales que desconocen la orientación sexual de sus maridos.
Incluso en China no es pequeña la oferta de foros y páginas en los que gays y lesbianas pueden buscar falsos esposos con los que formar familias solo para aparentar. No hay matrimonios legales ni leyes que los amparen.
Before you mention your grandparents, what could happen if they know?
I don't know. We just don't want to have some risk on it. Like, maybe they can accept very quickly because they also love me. But if they cannot accept, maybe will influence their health. And we don't want to add some risk on it because also I just meet them every year for once. So I don't think it's unnecessary to speak to them.
But they ask you about your girlfriend or how you are going to have a...
That's my mom's task. Like she have talked to her parents. Like if you ever ask the marriage with Shawn, he will never come back to see you. So my mom have already talked some things with the relatives and my grandparents, not give me any pressure. Or when the spring festival, I will go travel. I will never go back to home.
Yes. Wow.
So my mom is stand with me, my side. I'm very appreciative.
Fuera de cámara, Shawn nos contó que ha ido a parar 8 veces a ser interrogado en diferentes estaciones de policía. Así, de la nada y sin importar dónde, de repente se ve rodeado de hombres que finalmente se lo llevan. ¿Por qué haces esto? ¿Trabajas para alguien? ¿Recibes dinero del extranjero? ¿Conoces a estas personas? El acoso ha llegado a tal punto de convertir a sus propios amigos en informantes sobre sus actividades.
Un día estaba comiendo en un restaurante cuando llegaron unos hombres de civil. Hicieron marchar a sus acompañantes y lo intimidaron con preguntas inquisidoras en pleno restaurante. El que nada debe, nada teme. Un dicho tan abstracto en Colombia como en China.
I would like to know what is exactly what you do for the community, what you have been done all this time, because till now we know that you are working in pro of the cause.
Coming out closet is a little bit hard for me, but actually I think it's successful. So all of the things it happens after I recognize or I accept myself. I use 10 years to accept myself for gay identity. So I think yes, everyone has so many social identities. Like I'm a mother's son, I'm a student, or I'm a photographer, I'm a gay. Yes, but I'm a gay. This identity is so much important to me. So I do a lot of volunteers for this community because I don't want other people's, like the younger people, the younger child, to have my way, to deny themselves for 10 years. I want them to accept themselves more quickly. So I do a lot of volunteering things. The first step is Shanghai Pride. Shanghai Pride is something like the Australia, like the Sydney Mardi Gras or Midsummer, or in America, the Gay Pride. But
It's a parade?
no, except for the parade, everything we can do. We hold a marathon, we hold a riding, we have lots of exhibition, movie, film activities for whole weeks, and parties and lectures, forum, all of things you thinking about we can have except for the parade. And the activities is last for 1 month, like the June to July
Every year, yeah.
every year, and it shut down before the COVID. But there are some activities called the group day. The group day, like Shanghai Pride will invite all of the small activities, gender groups from all over China to come to Shanghai and communicate with each other. So every year we have a meeting with different people, like to see what happened in Xi'an, maybe what happened in Luoyang or something, and we can share the improvement or something. So during this volunteering time, I know so many volunteers like me. So after that, I choose two organizations. One is called True Self, one is called GLCAC, but one is for the self identity and coming out of closet with family, like family relationship. One organization is about this, and another one is about the gender equity education. They train teacher to have a gender equity awareness. Yes, so I work with these two organization, but I think that the politics is coming more nervous. Like we cannot do a lot of offline activities after 2020s because of the COVID. The government can cancel everything and use the COVID for excuse. Sometimes yes, because if you gather a lot of people underline, maybe they will infect the COVID things. But I think after 2020, everything is shut down, and the gender group and for the women rights, all of the things is being under control more strongly. Yeah, so I think it's not a good time to do the offline activities. I come in to do some online activities. I will hold something for sharing a forum or something, but the policeman still ask me for what are you doing, and is there anyone support you? Do you raise money? And is there any foreign organization with you? And can you contact with someone for us or something? Like they just want to cancel, or they just want me to be a spy. So after this, I quit again. I become an artist, like a photographer. I go to 20 cities in China and taking pictures for the LGBTQ group. And I have 140 groups of portraits now, and it exhibits in abroad, but it's a little bit difficult to exhibit in China. And after this, I still think that this art program, the influence is so small, and I don't just want people abroad know what is the real life for the LGBTQ in China, but I want to help my people. Yes, I want the Chinese young people know that you can come out the closet with some skills, and maybe you can have the relationship like me and my mother. So we start to do our social media, and till now we have 60 videos in Bilibili and TikTok, and they are very famous. And yeah, we have so many followers, and indeed we help a lot of people. Till now, I haven't upload videos for half a year, but every week when I check my messages in TikTok and Bilibili, I need to reply lots of questions, and sometimes I will give a phone call if the things is emergency. Yes, with parents, with children, with some wife of gay, and with some people have HIV. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. These 4 kinds of people.
But also your mom is very active in this process. What's her role?
Actually, I think she's not very active. I push her a lot. Yes, she always talk to me that if I'm not her son, she will just be a normal people and live a normal life. And but because of me, like I push her so many times to be a role model, and she can give a talk in front of the people. Yes. So what is her role? I think she's just like a mom, but a friendly version mom, to let the young people expect it, or like to have a imagine maybe their parents can be like this. And I think she gave a lot of hope to the young generation. Yes. And for for the young generation, she's like a mom, but for the parents, she help a lot of parents. So she just being like a friend or someone have getting through all of this stuff to give them some advice. Yes. Being a gay is not illegal. Like it is illegal before 1980s. If you have the same sex with a man, or you are a girl, you have sex with a woman, you will get caught, and you will go to the jail for maybe 1 year or maybe 5 years. Yes. And it called 鸡奸罪 or pocket crime. It sounds like at that time, if you are not married, you have sex with, like you are a man, you have sex with another woman, is also a crime. Yeah, before 1980s. After that, this law is cancelled. So at that time, gay is not illegal, but it's still an illness. Till 2001, in Chinese like psycho illness list, they canceled the homosexual. Yes. So till now, from 2001, being a gay is not illegal and it's not an illness, but still there are lots of people think like if you are a gay, you are not abnormal. You are abnormal. Like you are strange. I think for most people in China now, if you are gay, it's okay, as long as you are not my son.
Oh,
That's it. That's the most attitude for the Chinese people. Yeah, it's none of my business. As long as you are not my son or daughter. Yeah, that's it. So I think it's some improvement, but not that not that much. Yeah, and China is so big, and attitude towards LGBTQ community is very different from like the open-minded is Chengdu, the Sichuan province, and the not very open-minded like Dongbei, the north part, and also Chaoshan. Chaoshan is the south part. They are very pay attention to the marriage and the families. So this kind of area, the child is suffering in the struggle with should I chase my own life or should I obey the rules of my families? Yes, this is complicated.
Thank you for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you.
Hasta aquí este nuevo video de Renunciamos y Viajamos. Esperamos que te haya gustado, que lo hayas disfrutado tanto como nosotros lo disfrutamos haciendo.
Y por favor suscríbanse a nuestro canal de YouTube.
Say bye, family. Bye bye. Bye. Nos vemos la próxima. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything.
Sí,
You are the amazing people.
We love you.
Really.
Yeah.
不客气。
客气。De nada.
De nada.
De nada.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Chao. Ah, qué gente tan linda. Chao.